Welcome back to MTFC TV. Joining me this time is Matlock's very own Dave Wild. Dave, 0-0 today. How did you feel the game went?
I thought we were really good in the first half. We've created probably double-figure chances in the first half. I think we hit the bar 3 times, hit the post. Maybe should have had a penalty. It's probably been the story of the last couple of months, really, hasn't it? Where we're just not breaking the barrier and nicking the goal. But I didn't feel that at any stage we looked like we were going to concede and lose. And ultimately, it's the stage of the season now where any point's a good point. So we'll take the point, and it's. I think we need one more now to 100% it, don't we? But goal difference is strong, and touch wood.
I was going to say, usually you look at a scoreline and you think 0-0, that must have been a bit of a drab game, but it was jam-packed, for instance. Of course, first half, Gladiators hit the ball twice. I think we're bloody hedgehog's hair away from getting the ball into the goal. Then there's that penalty incident with Uchenko. Was it not? What was your views on that?
Well, for me, it was a penalty. The linesman has also said he thought it was a penalty and an elbow. The ref's obviously just gone on his own opinion, which is fine. It is what it is. I thought they actually officiated the game really well today. So yeah, on another day we could have had a penalty, but it is what. Listen, at the end of the day, James, it is what it is. We've took another point. I think is that 5 back-to-back clean sheets, and that puts us in a really good position in terms of the last 2 games. Look, ultimately now, I've just said there on the radio, we've got to have, we've got to lose both from Bamber Bridge, Scarborough, and Warrington have to win both of theirs. So we're in a strong position, still in 3rd. So I'll always take the positives.
Multimedia starts today, of course. You're chatting, having a chat record, I think. So looking at it, as you say, and taking the game apart, even though it's a 0-0, I always thought, from my perspective, the Gladiators were always in the ascendancy. There were a few nervy times, but I wanted to give a special mention to the back line, and as well, Paul Cooper coming in today. I thought he marshalled his box really well. You must be, I know he's somebody in particular you put an arm around when needed. You must be really proud of him today.
Yeah, he's done a really good game. He's done himself really proud today, Coops. He's had a bit of a stop-start season. He's obviously been out on a couple of dual regs. He's coming today. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. What he did to dig Ryan Qualter out the mire was outstanding in the first half, and he just grew in confidence in the game. So yeah, been patting the back to him, another clean sheet. I thought Mark Lees was absolutely outstanding today, to be honest. Don't get anywhere near enough credit, and I think for his age and the sheer volume of minutes and games he's played this season, to do that performance was outstanding. So patting the back to him as well for me.
Very much so. I think Tyson Fury would have been proud of that. Fist by Coops on his own player, but these things happen, of course. And I think you're bang on right. I think we've addressed with the stats before how influential of a player Mark Lees is for somebody 33 now playing all those games. For a manager, it must be nice to know you could sit and have somebody that reliable, that would marshal that midfield.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I had him at Mosley, and I've openly said this before. When I was manager there, for me, he saved my job. I was in quite a difficult patch, and he come in and he just completely galvanised us as a club, and he's done the same here. He's come in, he's marshalled the midfield, as you say, and his energy, his tenacity, and his work ethic it floods across the rest of the side. So I've only got praise for Mark.
Now I know some people are going to talk about the fact we need to find the net at home again, but for me, 7 hours, 30 minutes without conceding a goal. I'm going to have to go back through the history books and see if that's some sort of record. That defence is superb. I know I've seen a few lads hobbling, a few little knocks. They really did leave it all out on the pitch today.
I think, in all fairness, we've done that all season, to be fair to the lads. And I do totally understand, right? I do. I'm not stupid. I like football, like attacking football. It's frustrating when you don't score. But we're at the stage of the season where all points matter. And like you say, 7.5 hours without conceding a goal, having to use multiple goalkeepers. Yates is coming, Sharmo's coming today. We've had to play 3 at the back, 4 at the back. I've got nothing but credit for the whole side. It starts from the front, and we're just in a good patch with that.
So looking ahead now, we've got Easter Sunday, quicker followed by Easter Monday, and the small matter of the 86th Derby, I believe.
Yep.
We make the short trip up or down, but we'll get there somehow to Buxton FC. They, I believe, dropped points there against Mickleover, so it's level with them and South Shields on the title race. What are you expecting out of that game?
At the end of the game?
At that game, going into it. At the end of it, ideally.
More of the same from us, and you know, a good standard of football. They're an extremely good team. You know, I know Cunny really well. He's a good bloke, and they're going for the title, so they're going to be all guns blazing. So I do think we play better against teams who come out to play against us. But it's going to be an extremely hard game. Yeah, it's the A6 derby, and there's a bit of you know, fire involved in the game, but it's just another game for us. We need to take a point from the two and move on from there. So I'm not going to hype it up and I'm not going to hype it down.
Do you envision any of the players having to get there? I know it's difficult to assess, given you've not had that much time to game. Is there any injury doubts that come from today's game that you might be a bit worried about, or is that to be assessed?
Jack, have we got any injury doubts for Monday? No, we're fine. Full strength.
Thanks, Jack. That was Jack Lee. So, I don't know if you heard him. Right. I'll finish things off because I've got asked this a few times and, pardon me, I know other people are going to ask. A lot of people may have noticed today Paul Phillips not here.
Yeah.
Are you able to confirm his whereabouts?
Yeah, he's just at a family wedding and he's giving his sister away, which is more important than football. Family comes first and everybody knows that, so no issues.
Exactly. Many congratulations from everybody at the Club 2.
Cheers.
Hopefully have a lovely day. Thank you, Dave, for your time.
Top man, cheers, James.
I look forward to seeing you Monday.
Cheers, mate.